Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. An update fix has just dropped in DCS World. The Stennis is operational and no more funny shadow business. The new pilot models gets implemented for the Hornet. And Heatblur speaks about the F4E Phantom. This and more on How I Play. Hello virtual pilots, I am Andre Celesti and tonight we are going to talk about the latest updates in DCS World. And the week continues strong with the release of the new open beta update, focusing on fixing issues brought by the previous one. As promised, ED are listening to your feedback with current changes to DCS World and will continue to investigate any problems that arise in the future. As always, be sure to stay tuned as we will strive to update you with all the latest news from DCS World. And I cannot believe I need to say this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like our content. It's free and it helps the channel in the process. So, let's see what we got this time. Well, the weird shadowing effect is gone, so no more darkness on the map in 2D and VR. No more shimmering shadows, and even better, no more jitter back and forward. Nice! The Stennis is operational once again and returns to open waters from the dry dock, so no more drama about that. And good news, they added a S3B Viking tanker variant as the AI unit, so new tanker out there for the carrier operations. The flat shadowing blur is gone, and the rotor wash effect not being visible to other clients in the multiplayer got fixed. And last but not the least, for those of you who noticed the TACAN range being stuck at 20 nautical miles whenever voice chat was disabled is now fixed as well. Meanwhile, they added the new pilot model for the F-18C Hornet. Please note this is still work in progress and there is a known issue for it. The salute command doesn't work when using option afterburner detent. For the Apache, they fixed that pitch and roll oscillation when attitude hold mode was on, and the throttle levers will now be synced correctly in multi-crew. For the Hind and Petrovich, they tuned a bit his detection of AI targets.
Yes, I told you that people will get mad and call me useless.
No, Petrovich, you are not useless. You now take into account more factors when detecting targets, like if they are on the move, or on the roads, or if you already saw them before. You will definitely be more quick.
I better be, or very soon George will take my job and back to peeling potatoes in the barracks for me.
Don't even worry about that, and ED are actively working to make you as immersive as possible. Take for example, currently only with subtitles, you will scan for targets routinely from your cockpit when you are not using the ATGM aiming sight, and will report contacts clockwise if you detect anything.
But won't that just make me more annoying?
No, as you will not spam it constantly. You will only warn the commander once and take a brief time to mention contacts for a better situation awareness.
Okay, if you say so.
For the A10C, the GPU bombs align now, and the Mirage F1 received a good list of fixes, including the inability to communicate with radios and many more. I'll link the entire patch notes in the video description. Moving on, we got some news from Heatblur, as many of you wonder about the upcoming F4E Phantom, and if it will still make it for this year or not. Well, they are hard at work every step of the way, with what they describe to be the most complex project they have ever undertaken. Their top priority is an enjoyable, polished Phantom experience on day one. Sounds good to me. Heatblur continues to explain that part of the complexity is ensuring that everything new they build can potentially be backported to the F-14 and Viggen, which will both become beneficiaries of everything they do in the future. So unifying the feature and detail levels across all the modules will be key moving forward, and they look to fulfill all of their remaining promises on the Tomcat and Viggen. So what do we know until so far about the F4E Phantom? The aircraft is definitely nearing completion, if not already done, on all major development areas. We know that the flight model, radar, and weapon system, all basic avionics and associated systems are completed. Back when we got the info, we knew that the remaining work was mostly in more peripheral features, such as targeting pods and advanced sensors, as well as finalizing the first iteration of Jester version 2. Now, of course, they were asked on many times about the release date, or at least when would the pre-order start. You know, the more sensible questions, for which the answers may not be able to be voiced at this time. Heatblur kindly said that they will share more as soon as they feel a little more comfortable doing so. But we do see a bit of increase of promotion material, including their new banner on social media. Exciting! Then I know for a fact they have seen all your comments with questions about the Eurofighter and the A6 Intruder. For those of you not knowing, Heatblur's primary focus in the next generation aircraft lies within the F4E Phantom and the Eurofighter Typhoon, but equally so on the completion of their next generation aircraft framework, a complete, holistic and future-proof framework completely written from scratch. This framework serves as the new foundation for all their future products and has been a development effort undertaken concurrently with building the F4 Phantom. Why did I bring this up? Well, they hope the Intruder won't be far behind the Eurofighter, especially as they grow and continue to invest in the aircraft. And we should not fear for it being a second-class citizen. It's simply more dependent on the development technology like Jester version 2 more than the Eurofighter is. In the end, they are thankful for our support and patience, and we hope to hear from them once again for another update with the current progress on all of their projects. Until then, keep up the good work. So that was Heatblur and their short update on the situation. But what do you think? Will the F4E Phantom make it this year? Leave your comments down below. And now we got a short update from our sponsor, VR Rock. They recently released the Pimax Crystal and Meta Quest 3 prescription lenses, which is currently in the pre-sale phase. These are custom-made lenses for an individual unique vision's needs, designed to fit in your VR headset. They reduce eye strain and provide a comfortable viewing experience. The best part is that if you use our Hip Games promo code, you will now get 10% off your orders. Link is in the video description. And that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Remember to check our sponsor VR Rock for your VR blue light protection and prescription lenses. Many thanks to our Patreons that support our channel: Rhinox, Richard Burnside, Steven Adashchik, Pegasus24, Runan, Crass, Santiago Ordonez, Hobo, Dieter Nussbaumer, Tony Prince, Jan Masak Isot, RaptureDad86, Molcham, Dougal Wilson, Brooke Wet, and Frank Diaz del Pino. Thank you guys for your continued support. It means a lot to me. And if you are missing out any notifications when our videos go live, make sure to follow us on social media, where we post all the videos on information, our Twitter page, and join our Discord. And if you want to support our channel, feel free to use the thanks button here on YouTube, check our sponsor, and become a Patreon. Remember to leave us a like if you find our video informative, and subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.